Welcome to this very extra episode about my figure collection. I had to clean up a little bit today, and I took the opportunity to let's say it this way, I wanted to show you something very special, because I wanted to show you the first figure that I ordered and that started it all, that started my figure collection in so many ways. This figure is special in many ways. First off, this one is one of the biggest figures in my collection. I just give you the roundabout measurements: 360 millimeters wide, 500 millimeters length, and 360 millimeters height, so that you have an idea. The figure is a figure from the game Metal Gear Solid, and I'm not talking about a Solid Snake figure. I am talking about the Metal Gear Rex. And people who know these war machines, they know how they look, and that they are have a very distinctive design. And to be honest, when this figure, when I heard about this figure the first time, this was a figure that was promoted on different computer magazine sites, and this is how I came in contact with this one. I never heard of the company 3A until this day, but what I saw of the pictures, I really wanted on my shelf. I have, to be honest, I overlooked the measurements at that point a little bit, but I knew I want to have this one. Even after I heard the price tag from nearly $400. And this isn't accounting, or there aren't the custom fees and so on in it, so you have an idea how much or how expensive this one is. And 3A isn't just a cheap company. This is a design company that they really do absolute fantastic figures. I will leave a link down below so you can check them out, because even just looking at the figures is amazing what they are doing. And even having them, if you are able to see them in real life, do yourself a favor. They are amazing. This company is, I have to admit, one of the best I have seen so far for these kind of figure designs. When I say this thing is big, before I show it to you, I have to change places, because I can't show it in my normal space where I show you my figures. But what I can show you here is, if you haven't noticed it, is the package of this figure, the box, and this is behind me, and you have an idea what I'm talking about. This is the box that the figure came in, and I try to show you. This thing is massive. I will do a jump cut and see you in a second for the figure relief. And we are back with the Metal Gear Rex. Now, what can I tell you? You see how huge this thing is. This is the biggest figure I have. It's the first figure I bought or ordered, and it's the biggest one in my whole collection. And this thing is amazing in so many ways. The amount of detail 3A put into this figure, it's unbelievable. I know you look on this, you look on the screen and says this thing looks doesn't look that maybe it doesn't look that that extreme, but believe me, this thing, when I had to, or let's say it this way, this thing went on through 3 moves with me, and every time I had so much fear that I break something or lose a part of this thing. Just some small details that you know what I mean. The legs can be extended. I'm don't doing this. I will show you in a few seconds why I'm very fearful to do this. But just to get this part, we have on both sides these small grenade launchers. You can unplug them there are every piece. You can put from his knees the rocket pods away. Just put them here. So it's also on the other side. You can't see it because of his head. His claws are movable in so many ways. You can put them down. You can see that the whole thing comes apart, comes with it. The dish is fully functional and can be turned. This thing is movable. You can there's battle damage over the dish. You can put it away. I don't do it. Like I said, I don't want to touch this thing more than it must. The railgun is movable in many directions. You can put it a little bit lower. You can put it a little bit higher. And I think you have heard now what I mean. There is a small piece there comes a small piece with it that you can hold the swiveling points together if you want to move it. But this, I hope, you can see how I hope you can see how much what I mean when I say this thing is movable beyond your belief. All things. Even these parts are movable in so many directions. What can I say? The gun below is movable. You can put the whole upper part away. You can open his mouth with there's a little solid snake figure in there. There are so many movable parts in this thing. Like I said, you can extend it. It will get bigger, but this is, for me, this pose is the best I could find. And there are so many. These upper parts can come away. There are, like I said, many parts that get, even here up here. There are rocket pods, like on his knees. You can put away, and again behind his legs there are extenders you can put away. It's amazing. Again, also the details. The details are very hard to see on the video, but believe me, everything, every part. This isn't painted. The camouflage is painted, but every detail, like I can see the cooling parts down there. I hope you can. It's very hard to see. Are small parts. All these metal parts up here, it's not a flat surface. There are always, and everything has small ridges in it. You can see the welding points and everything that should be there. There are small details like the hydraulics up here, also up here. Like I said, I can't show it near. It's nearly impossible to get this thing really in camera position. If I do some small pictures, yes, I can show you all these details, but in a video with only a static cam, it's, like I said, it's very, very impossible to get this thing really in frame. If you have the possibility, or you know someone who has this gigantic figure, take a look. It's really, like I said, it's very, very. Sometimes I have the feeling it's very fragile, and I've heard some people had already broken it after they got it and tried to pose it. That's why I'm very careful with it. But this thing is amazing in so many ways. Not only the painting, the overall design parts, every part that went into this one. 3A did an amazing job, and I have to say, this is one of my favorite figures in my collection. Even if I only put it somewhere in a corner or on my showcases, because you look at it, how much space this thing needs. It's really an amazing piece of art in so many ways, and for someone who really loves the Metal Gear Solid series, or specific the war machines in them, because, like I said, I really enjoyed the Metal Gear games for these giant machines, because they were designed really great in the games, and seeing this thing come to life as a model in this way, it's really amazing. What's more amazing is this thing has two special features in it. Believe it or not, there is more than just the possibility and the design and movable parts. I will show you just one point, and again, you can see how posable this thing is. If I could put this a little bit higher, even. So you can see what I can do with it. And yeah, like I said, there is another one feature is, I hope I get it right at the beginning. No, where is it? Now I'm lost. No, here is it. This thing has lighting effects. There are four LEDs, 2 on this side, 2 on the other, and even the cockpit is lighted. I know it's very hard to see on the camera with my lighting directly shining out, but I think you can see what I mean, and I will try to put out the lighting in a second. And the railgun is the second part. I just show it to you because I hope you can see it, how it's working. Yeah, it's not very good in the frame. I try it if I can put it a little bit to the side. No, it's not good. I tell you what, I just put out the lights and then I will show it to you. It looks a little bit better, and I think you can see the lighting effects now a little bit better. But yeah, let's try the railgun again. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, this thing is one amazing piece of model. I just make the lights on back again, one moment. Yeah. Again, I'm really sorry that I can't show you more because I'm so I don't want to touch this thing more than it needs. And what I showed you now is even more that I normally touch this thing, because I'm just so fearful that I break something here. And like I said in the beginning, this thing cost $400. Yeah, I know this is it is one of the 2 most expensive figures in my collection. I have another one I will show you another time, but do I think the money was well spent? Absolutely. The amount of detail, the amount of ideas, the amount of possibility in this figure is so amazing that I can't tell you that I'm really looking for. I really want another figure from 3A. They do so much, so great work, and just seeing this one, again, this was my first figure I ordered, and I just ordered it because I wanted a Metal Gear figure. I wanted a posable Metal Gear figure with as much possibility as possible, and not just a small one. I knew I did something a little bit wrong, that I didn't really look at the measurements when I bought it, but in the end it's one of the best buys I did, even if it's one of the really expensive ones I did. But in the end, like I said, if you have the possibility to check this one out, do it. Do yourself a favor. This thing is amazing to look at, and I know so many people who really they just came to me to see this one, and because they never thought that. Or mostly they saw these small figures, but this one was something they have never seen before. And again, I'm really glad I bought this one, and the astonishing work 3A put into this one is absolutely gorgeous to look at. Again, I'm really looking forward to get another figure from them when I have the money, because again, these things are expensive. Even the other figures aren't that cheap from them, but the quality is worth it in every kind of way. Yeah. So yeah, this was just a small and very short look at the first figure in my collection. I hope you had fun seeing me just showing you this one, even if I can't show you too much about it. And yeah, see you in the next episode, in the next real episode. Like I said, this was just an extra on the side, because I was cleaning up. I thought I'd show you this really great figure. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.